Are you feeling frustrated because you can't make your dreams come true with everything that's happening in the world? And you just don't know how to satisfy that inner feeling that you have that you really want to do something, that's is going to satisfy some part in you? Well, I remember when I was raising my kids, and one of the things that I had tucked away in my head was when they were all done with high school and graduated, that's when I was going to go out and do some service work because I really wanted to go out and help people, but I didn't want to put myself in dangerous situations when I was raising my kids because I wanted to be there for them. So that's what I did. And so the year after I, you know, my my youngest graduated from high school, I ended up volunteering and went down to Louisiana and volunteered. It was a year after Hurricane Katrina hit, and I volunteered at the St. Bernard Project. That was so fulfilling. Like, I went down there totally by myself. I flew down, I rented a car, I found a bed and breakfast place to stay in the French Quarter, and they gave, anybody that came down as a volunteer special rates. So it made it very affordable. And I think it was like 20 bucks a night or something. And, it was a year after that Hurricane Katrina hit. And when I drove to the St. Bernard district where, the house that I was going to help rebuild, was, you drove by all these plazas and everything. It looked like the hurricane had just hit. Mountains of trash and everything still in the big parking lots. It was crazy. And then, there was a group of us, and there's a lot of us that were just there, solo. And we were helping to, put back the house together that this whole neighborhood had no flood insurance. The St. Bernard district got really hit hard. They were out of the flood zone. And so anyways, we were doing, at that point in time, they were in the stage of doing drywall and everything. So I was helping to drywall the house. And I remember a neighbor coming in, and, and even the people that owned the house, they would come by and just so grateful for everybody helping. Home Depot gave all the supplies for free. They donated, and then it was just all volunteers that were donating their time to do the work. So I remember, one of the neighbors coming by and telling us his story about how it was a week he spent on the top of his roof, and the first sign of life that he actually saw was an alligator. Can you imagine? An alligator is the first sign of life that you see after this whole thing happens, and you can't get off your roof. And how do you protect yourself? And so he grabbed a pipe and he was able to protect himself that way. That was floating nearby. But oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. He said that, it only was a half a second. All of a sudden, the water started coming in the bottom of the front door. And by the time he ran upstairs to grab the TV and ran that upstairs to the second floor because he thought he was going to be okay up there, the water just rose instantly and just overtook the whole house. Unbelievable. Anyways, that was a very rewarding experience, and I highly recommend to go out there and be of service, even if it's just helping somebody, put their groceries in the car or holding a door open. Anything helps everybody feel better.